And now, ladies and gentlemen, yes, that's right, Elvis Presley.
The king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. Born in 1935, Elvis was one of the most significant cultural figures of the 20th century.
So today, guys, we're going to see if we can't buy Elvis Presley's Lockheed Martin, I think it's a 1969 jet.
Yeah.
You want a jet, Joe?
Not really. It sounded really cool at first, but then it dawned on me that I got to work on it. So,
So I think this jet sold for like $400,000 like a number of years ago to somebody over in like Saudi Arabia or something, but it's been sitting in New Mexico. If you guys haven't seen, there's been a lot of buzz about it because it's the last airplane that Elvis owned. The other two are actually over in Graceland. So it's the only chance for anybody in the public to own it. I had a lot of you guys reach out to us and say, hey, you got to buy this airplane. You got to save Elvis's jet. If you guys haven't seen it, it's pretty bad.
The 1962 Lockheed Jetstar was a 547-mile-an-hour jet, boasting 4 Garrett jet engines holding 3,000 gallons of fuel and a range of 2,995 miles.
All right, so we got like another 10 cars, another 10. I don't even know if they're selling anything else other than cars and this jet today, but another 10 cars, and we're going to find out if we can buy it. So, how much do you think it's going to go for?
well, what was it? 15 or 16 it sold for 430-ish?
Yeah. Was it 15 or 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it sold for 400-some thousand, but like just to get that flying again, I mean, you guys know with the 401 what this thing has taken. It is probably 4 times the size of the 401, and it has 4 jet engines that aren't even on it. I think those engines, for my research, were like 150,000 a piece used, or up to like 250,000 in good condition. So it's like $1 million in engines. So I don't know. It might only be good for like keychains or something at this point, or like hanger art. But we're gonna watch it. We're gonna see what it goes for, and we might buy it.
I wish we got work done on the 401 as fast as this guy's talking.
We need like auctioneer workers.
Yeah.
I'm not normally one to make New Year's resolutions, but this year in 2023 I did. And that is to finally get my private pilot's license. Guys, look, if you've been dreaming about being a pilot, definitely click the link below and check out Pilot Institute. You can study for your private, you can get your instrument rating, they have check ride prep, commercial training, they have it all. And guys, they are a great company and great people. They support us here at Rebuild Rescue. They support aviation. I've been using Pilot Institute. I am a student pilot. I took their private pilot course. The training that I got in that course are second to none. So click the link below, get with Pilot Institute, get learning, and get up in the air.
So you'll want to be in the arena in about 10 pieces when we offer the Elvis jet, because we have a special guest speaker. She's going to talk about it, and we're going to sell it. So I'm letting you know so you have time to make it to the auction arena.
So Priscilla Presley, I didn't even realize this. Priscilla Presley is down at Mecum and is going to talk about the jet. So this ought to be pretty cool.
Wow.
So what is our so how much are we willing to pay for this?
I don't know. I think what brand new is like 890,000, and then just recently it sold for what, like 400, 450, something like that.
Yeah, like what can we do with it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like what?
I'd say if it goes over 50 grand, you just stop. Just
Over
stop.
50.
Yeah, don't go over 50.
So can you hold that back?
I'd have to make some phone calls, do a little homework.
So just so you guys know, I set my max bid, you can see it right here in the screen, to $250,000. So that's the max that I can spend is $250,000. I figured just in case I got like really button happy, because I do have a habit of doing that when I'm at auctions. I have a lot of experience at auctions, at automotive auctions like this. In fact, I know the auctioneers here. So But yeah, like I figured I better set some type of limit, and I think 250,000 is plenty. I may have to sell my house if I buy it for 250,000 though. So you guys might see me sleeping in Elvis's jet. Hopefully that red velvet interior is comfortable. I always get nervous right before something's coming up at auction. Not nervous, but like anxious because you just get it's exciting. So I was going to fly down to Mecum. I was going to fly down to Orlando to Kissimmee and be here, but the guys wouldn't let me go because they knew I'd get way too hyped and that I'd probably own it for way more than what we should. So the guys actually made me stay here. So my girlfriend, Nicole, might have had something to do with that as well. So they kind of all banded together and made sure I stuck around.
We got a group chat going.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Don't let Jason buy any more stuff.
Right. We're close. I think it's 104. It's gonna be coming up soon. Yeah, so we're like really close.
We're getting there.
Look, here it is. It's on the screen.
Oh, it's coming up.
17,000. Anybody get 17? Four-wheel drive V8 automatic.
Oh, this Jeep sounds beautiful.
I've driven those. It's just too much power for a Jeep.
Oh, Joe, what do you mean too much power?
Too much power for a Jeep.
There's no such thing.
Joe,
Jeep Wranglers are
give me your
dead traps
gearhead
with a
card.
V8 alone.
Joe,
a big
Joe, give me your gearhead card.
Oh, no.
Hand it over.
Yep.
Hand it over.
Too much horsepower.
392 belongs in a Wrangler.
It should be nitrous yet.
Yeah.
A 2023 Cadillac Escalade.
Ah. I've actually wanted one of these.
That's a beautiful car.
Four-wheel drive.
Everybody should have one of these.
It also has the
Like,
Super
so
Cruise.
if Darth Vader had an Escalade, that's what he'd be driving. All right.
Guy probably only paid $130 for it.
Oh, here it is.
L104 on the
Let me turn on this bidding activated button.
special event time, ladies
All
and
right.
gentlemen.
Woo.
Become special event.
We are now going to offer the 1962 Lockheed 1329 Jetstar jet, formerly owned by Elvis Presley, and I am fortunate enough to have the beautiful Priscilla here to say a few words. Special event time. Go ahead, Priscilla.
Thank you so much. Is this on? Can you hear me? Wow. This is my first auction, and I'm so impressed. I can't believe you even heard what this guy said on numbers. You're very, very good. So this is my, like I said, well, thank you so much for having me. This is really a pleasure and a learning lesson. It's quite exciting. I think I'll probably be coming back just to watch all you guys work, and of course, all the great people that are out here at this auction. And I want to thank you so much for loving Elvis Presley. Elvis was a collector of cars and planes, and that was his joy, truly. So this is what we have today, the offering, and hopefully it'll do well, and hopefully you have fun bidding. I'm just going to sit with a big smile on my face because I'm going to try to understand what you're saying. And by the way, today is Elvis's 88th birthday.
Oh, no way.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Anyway, good luck to the one who
Oh my gosh.
gets the bid.
All right.
And, enjoy.
Let's see how it goes.
Because, like I said, he loved.
Purchased by Elvis Presley on December 22nd, 1976. It was one of several jets that he owned, Elvis owned, with two currently on display at Graceland. This is one of 202 production Jetstar airplanes produced by Lockheed. It's got a red exterior with red interior with silver accents, custom interior upholstery featuring red velvet and the gold finish hardware, 6 passenger chairs with swivel and recline. This aircraft will require disassembly to be shipped. Coordinating assistance is available there at the site. An incredible restoration opportunity to create an Elvis exhibit for the world to enjoy. Now offering lot L104,
Jimmy Landis.
And somebody get $500,000.
Oh.
Anybody get $500,000? Anybody get 300? At $300,000.
Sorry, it's over your 50,000 cap I gave you.
Give $100,000 for it. At $100,000 bid, 100,000, 150,000, 150. I have $100,000 bid, 150,000. Anybody get 200? I have 150, 200,000. Anybody get 200? I have 150 bid. Anybody get $200,000 bid? Anybody get 200? I have 150,000. Anybody get $200,000? I have $200,000 is the bid. Anybody get 250? I have $200,000 bid. Anybody get 250,000? I have $200,000 bid. Anybody get 50 bid. Anybody get 50? Anybody get 250? I have $200,000 bid. Anybody get 225,000? I have 200 bid. Anybody get 225 bid. Anybody get 225,000? At $200,000 is the bid. Anybody get $225,000?
So it pretty much went right what I wanted to bid right away. I had to move the cursor now off of it just in case my finger fell on it accidentally.
$210,000. $210,000. 210. 220. 220. 210 bid. Anybody get 220? 220 bid. Anybody get 20? 30. 230 bid. Anybody get 30? Anybody get 30? Anybody get 30? Anybody get 230? I have 230 bid. Anybody get 230? 40. 240 bid. Anybody get 40 bid. Anybody get 50? 250,000. Anybody get 250? $250,000 for it. I have 240,000. Anybody get 250? 250.
Let's give him some encouragement, crowd.
250.
Give him 241.
$250,000 for it. 240 is the bid. 250. 250. 250. 250.
Should I do it?
$260,000 is bid. $270,000 in the reserve is on.
There we go.
$260,000.
Oh, it's gonna sell.
Oh my gosh.
It's above what I can pay today.
I have $260,000. 260.
Sorry, I was gonna give that to you for your next place to stay.
Joe's new apartment. Elvis is playing.
Oh, that would have been wonderful.
Elvis Way.
It came with the TV.
Yeah.
Surround sound system.
And it is sold.
Would have made
Oh, it's sold. $260,000.
Would have made a great office for us.
Stay here. We've got a special deal now. L104.2
Wow.
is a 15-minute meet and greet with Priscilla, who has been kind enough to donate what it brings, donate it to Curing Kids Cancer. So you're now
It's so
bidding
cool.
on a 15-minute meet and greet
With the beautiful lady herself. So bid, it all goes to CKC.
That's so
She's
cool.
been gracious enough to do it for us.
So
Let's get some
it'll be
money
interesting to find out who did buy the jet. I wanted to be there at Needham knowing that somebody that was going to be there was going to buy it. It went above what I set my limit at. And I didn't throw any bids on because, well, I was waiting till the end. I didn't think it would go that high. But someone's going to have a really cool project. It'll be interesting to see who does have the project. And I think I'm going to go see if we can visit them and kind of figure out, what's going on with the airplane and follow it through that restoration as well.
Pretty big loss for the
so
guy
that was
owned
like,
it.
yeah, for sure. $400,000 and it just sold for $260,000. So, yeah, and who knows how much his storage fees are?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be to buy it and then have your storage?
60,000 in storage.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, on a jet that big, it might be $160,000 in storage.
Yeah.
So,
I want to know whoever bought it. I want to know what their plan is for it. Is it going to be an office? Do they want to fix it? Is it going to be?
So I think that's one of the things I want to do. I think I'm going to find out who bought it, and we'll see what they're going to do with it, and if they're going to restore it, maybe we'll follow them through that process. So guys, thank you so much for coming along, for hanging out with us, and for checking out Elvis's jet. Guys, make sure you click the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and as always, thank you so much for hanging out with us here at Rebuild Rescue. Have a good day.